I have two picks for you, starting with Steph Curry over 26.5 points. We're going to talk about DeAndre Ayton player props, and then I'm going to go odd shopping for you. Big video, great heater that we're on. Let's make some money. All right, so here's the deal. I posted this last night inside Discord. Steph Curry over 26.5 points, minus 125. Since then, the line has actually moved to 28.5. I believe 27.5, and a couple books do remain, but it is juice, so it's up to you if you want to take that. Now, you can play this on chalkboard, though, so I think taking the alt line of over 26.5 is in play. Alternatively, my friends, you could go ahead right now and take the 25-plus points on FanDuel Sportsbook, parlay it with 4+ threes, and you'll have decent odds around a minus 130. Or you can go ahead and just climb the ladder, play 30 plus, call it a day. He's averaging 29.6 points per game at home, massive 232.5 point total, 5-point spread. Celts are terrible against point guards, 5th most points per game, 2nd most 3-pointers a game, last 7. And over the last 15 games, they give up the most 3-pointers in the NBA against opposing point guards. Steph Curry's strengths are the Boston Celtics' weaknesses. I'm taking Curry to the moon, baby. I think 30 plus is in play. I think 5+ 3-pointers made is in play. You could probably just parlay the two together and give yourself a plus 140, plus 150 if you really just want to shoot for value and avoid worrying about any type of juice or the current line. Official play, though, will be the over 26.5, as I'm trying to keep it as clear as day as what is being called out, what is live and in play for my members and here on YouTube. Now, I've got another one here on YouTube, and it's going to be about DeAndre Ayton, the man you see on the Odd Shopper. Now, I was telling people in yesterday's video, every single person, when you see a pick on Twitter from me, from anybody you follow and tail, when you watch a video and someone says, hey, I like so-and-so to do this, simply open the odds finder up, have it bookmarked in your mobile apps, your mobile browser, your computer, your tablets, just bookmark it. All you do is you bring it up real quick, and let me show you the process here. So if, a donut says play DeAndre Ayton over 12.5 points. Okay, you're like, all right, Ayton. And he tweeted that 2 hours ago. What do? Okay, I'm going to click the optimizer. I'm going to click the NBA tab, select player. I'm going to type in AY. Oh, look at that. He's popped up. Click DeAndre Ayton. Now I've got all the DeAndre Ayton markets. All right. He said over 12.5 points. All right. Here's the points market. And all right, cool. I only have Fliff access. It's a minus 125. Or cool. I have BetMGM and Caesars access. It's a minus 115. Great. The odds are still fantastic. This is an official play. I'm taking this right here. You could play this on Underdog. You could play it on Sleeper. PrizePicks does not have a line for him. But when it does go live, and this is a little bit different. Today's video is a little bit different. It's going to go live at some point here soon when PrizePicks wakes up a little bit and they load up the rest of their board, slamming the over. I absolutely love that, and I would take that in a heartbeat. He is playing his former team. Last time we saw him play his former team, played 31 minutes, went 9 of 14, dominated in the paint, played aggressive basketball, and honestly showed everybody why he is one of the better centers in the NBA when he wants to be. All that being said, so we got Curry over 26.5 points, or you can go the alt line parlay, and we also have the Ayton over 12.5 points, which will go live most likely on PrizePicks soon. But if not, you've got it there on Sleeper, and you have it on Underdog Fantasy. If you want to try these apps and you're like, oh man, I always see Sleeper have such good value, simply click any of these apps and you'll see my promo codes pop up. So as soon as you clicked it, it will kick it over to a new page with my promo, and you'll get a $100 deposit just for using any of these codes. Now let's go line shopping, because check this out, my friends. I told you I was going to find you value, right? All right, so I clicked on NFL. We've got the optimizer always on now, highest to lowest probability. Now watch this. I'm going to go right to PrizePicks for you prize pickers who are here for this video. Check out these two plays. Matthew Stafford over 1.5 passing touchdowns, 58.48% implied probability that the over 1.5 passing touchdowns occurs. That is based on these odds that you're seeing me highlight on the screen right now, averaged out. There's a math equation that happens, all the nerdy stuff in the back end, and it gives you this. Now, I've talked about this on this show before. When you can get a play over 58%, that is pretty remarkable. Most of the time, anything like a 57.8 or higher, You just don't get them on the DFS apps. And if you do get them on the apps, they're bumped. Let me show you an example. So I'm looking at price picks for NBA now, since we just talked about how there's not many at 58%. Well, look, there are a few this morning at 58%, but they only have 3 sports books. And we want to make sure we have a lot of books to look at to compare. And we've got Giannis under 12.5 rebounds, juiced like crazy across many books, and most importantly, on Pinnacle, minus 166. So Giannis under 12.5 rebounds is an incredible play per the math. So I think this potentially is the best play on the board based on the math. Next best play on the board, in my opinion, would be right here, the under 3.5 assists for Yusuf Nurkic, based on the math, because we have 6 sports books that are going into this equation. These plays might have a higher implied probability, but we only have 3 places where we're able to shop the markets. There are 4 books on these 2, which potentially make them solid plays as well. So if you want to this morning, I think it's interesting enough to go with Nurkic, to go with Giannis, to go with Booker, to go with Joval, and then grab those 2 NFL plays that were at the top of the list, Demario Davis and Matthew Stafford. That's a nice little flex 6, little fun, little 5 spot on it. Nothing crazy. But also I'm always telling people on this show, most importantly, when you see these plays on the Odds Shopper, go research them after and make sure the data applies to what the markets are showing you. Again, this is simply you hopping on Amazon, typing in Jordan low ones, and you want that shoe, and Amazon gives you 6 different places where you can buy it on their website. You're going to take the best price, right? Well, that's what this is. You're typing in DeAndre Ayton, and you're looking at his points prop, and that's the shoe. And then all the sports books are giving you the prices, and you're looking at that and saying, okay, best price over there on Caesars minus 115, or Underdog Fantasy 12.5. That's exactly what you're doing. You're just shopping. You're odds shopping. It doesn't make the shoe good, so do your research. Is the 12.5 a good price over there? Yeah, but is it a good play? Research the shoe. I like that analogy. I'm going to keep banging that one home. Again, my friends, when you see the play posted on Twitter, when you see it on YouTube, all you have to do is go to the odds finder and you type their name on and get the best odds. Don't be lazy. That money goes a long way when you do that for every single play over the course of 365 days. That money will add up fast. Person A and person B can have the same exact picks the entire year. But if person A is always odd shopping, they are going to end up with a heck of a lot more money than person B, even if they have identical picks all year. We're talking hundreds of potential unit differential. It makes a huge difference. I see it when I'm talking to my friends. I see it in my circles. I see it in my community. Those who odd shop, profitable bettors, they show their picket accounts. Hey, you see person B replies to them and say, I use all the same picks. I'm struggling. You got to odd shop, my friends. It's one of the first steps of becoming a profitable bettor, is always getting the best price. I've given you this tool. It's free. Got a lot of updates coming to it. It's going to be better and better and better. Just use it. mysparry.com. And you want to join up, get the premium access? I don't blame you. Went 4-1 again last night. Absolutely epic run inside the VIP as well as public. You're seeing W's everywhere for a reason. It's because I'm just on fire. Doesn't matter where you're getting them right now. Here's last night's picks. You can see it. Went 4-1, nice and smooth. Delivery on the plays. Little write-ups for each player if you like those. Talk about all the different types of plays. I said, hey, Claxton points and rebounds is on FanDuel, but hey, check it out. You can pivot to under 24.5 on DK at plus 105 if you prefer. I gave a Julius Randle pivot. If you missed that one, make sure you get the over 27.5 points and assist on PrizePicks. $14.99 Dub Club link down below. Use mysparry.com odds shopper daily on every pick you see from me, from cappers, on social media and YouTube. And lastly, have a good day. Let's get paid.